Okay, it's time for today's CSS battle. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Looks relatively simple. Let's go. Let's use the nested template. Temporarily set that background to that. Set this background to that. Padding of 20 pixels. Solid. Pixel. Let's set this to content blocks. Right, now let's bring everything in. A 30, 70. Perfect. That gives us that. And I think what we're going to do is two conic gradients to get everything. So first off, we want a repeating conic gradient at 60 pixels. Yes, that's going to. Oh, that might be 65, but 60 to 125. Let's just check. 10. That might be 65, 65. And then we want, oh, I can't remember if this works in the top right or the top left. Well, let's give it 25%. Then let's make 50%. Yeah, this time. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we need to give this a width and a height. So that's 110 to 225, so 115. That gets us most of the way there. Then build a mask of a conic gradient. That 110. That's 70, so 40 by 40. We want one. I wanted to know why it's because padding. Yeah. We want transparent for 75%, and then the blue. Except that's not really what we want. Transparent's the bit that shows. So what we actually want is red transparent. That looks good. Then we need to set a width and a height on it. So 70 to 290 is 220. Two 20 pixels, 220 pixels. That should. Oh, is that bot? What? Why would you make the bottom wider than the top? Well, the bottom's actually just offset. Oh. Oh. Okay. So let's just make this like 40 pixels and a repeat X. And let's actually declare that conic gradient like that. And let's use M. Now we're going to need two of those. M. Minus 5 pixels. 20 pixels. 20 pixels, 40 pixels with the X. It's close. So I think what we actually want to do is make this 50 pixels by 50 pixels. So why is that now hidden? Everything else. Oh, we probably, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We just add a linear gradient over the top. Go. Transparent. For 40 pixels. And red. 20 pixels. Transparent again. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Now that needs to be minus 10 pixels. And 230. 15. There we go. That should be. That might have been quicker. Well, no, because that bottom one's still offset, so it's a pain. But actually, yeah, that might be better just using. Okay. That transparent. Make that purple. And pull these two out. Do that. And take that mask out. Then wonder why those are not overlaying. Oh, that's the border. Still doesn't seem to be right. No, you can't do it that way. You can only do that with the mask. Okay, cool. Okay. Far out are we? Oh, good. Is that right? Okay, minify unit replace. Is there a better way we could do that? Hmm. Well, I think what we do is we change that to border in line. I think that wants to be 0 pixels, 20 pixels. And then we want the margin to be 10 pixels. Now what have we got? Oh, let's get rid of the mask. That's 70. It's also 70. 60. Perfect. Right, that's then everything apart from the top and the bottom line. And I think, although they're offset, I think they're the same length. So what we're going to do... Oh, we should probably actually make that a P. Then we'll give it a height of 60, 120, 180. And needs to be wider. Okay. Right. That gets us that. But we're going to make that the N. Is there anything in that I actually want to keep? I don't think so. P. PL. Make this background is green. Give it a height of 20. We'll wonder where it is. It's about there. Do we want this at the top or the bottom? It doesn't make much difference. It just changes how we do the box shadow. So what happens if we get it at the bottom? Can we get it at the bottom? Just give it 2, 3, 4, 10, 20. 20 is perfect. Zero. So that's got 98, 99, 97. Perfect. And well, 107. Perfect. And instead of background, we make this color. And then we do box shadow inset 3 and 3 in. Because that should cover all of it. And then we want to go 5 pixels across and mine it to be 20 pixels up. No, 230, 240. Perfect. Unify and unit replace. This is a tiny bit shorter. Do that. We can do that. Get rid of that? No. Okay, is there anything better than that we can do? I suppose we could make all of the pieces just elements and box shadow in 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. Nah. Now I'm going to leave it like that for now. I might revisit it later. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.